Using my 30 years of experience in the music industry, I will be answering questions that I get frequently asked. Hey everyone, if you're a songwriter or aspiring to become a songwriter, understanding a music publishing contract is key to protecting your rights. Some songwriters know how to and actually enjoy doing the administrative work that it takes to collect their royalties in the United States. But in the very least, most songwriters will need a sub-publisher to collect their income outside of the United States. In order for you to authorize a music publisher to represent you for the collection of the royalties, the music publisher will present you with a music publishing agreement. This agreement gives them the right to represent your works before signing. The first thing is to make sure your agreement has the music publisher's name, address, and date clearly stated on the paper. I can't tell you the number of times I have seen agreements that include language that say something like, this agreement is valid for 3 years. 3 years starting when or ending when? Do you see why this is so important? Now let's go to the 5 most important parts of a music publishing contract so you can feel confident about what your attorney is advising you to sign. Disclaimer right here, I am not a lawyer. The information provided in this video is for entertainment purposes only. When presented with an agreement, consult with an entertainment lawyer. Yes, entertainment lawyer before signing. Number 1, grant of rights. These are the rights that you give to a music publisher. This section outlines what rights you're giving to the publisher and what control they'll have over your songs. Typically, a publisher will ask for the rights to reproduce, distribute, and license your music. These rights are granted on an exclusive basis, meaning that you cannot give those same rights to anybody else for those same songs. Be sure to read that section carefully. You need to understand whether you're giving up full ownership or if you're retaining some rights. Often you'll be handing over certain rights in exchange for the publisher's help with promotion, placements, and maybe a much needed advance, and also the publisher's expertise in collecting royalties. Number 2, royalty split. The royalty split section of a contract will tell you how much of the royalties you're entitled to versus how much the publisher will keep. Before the rise of the indie musician, these splits were generally a 50-50 split between the songwriter and the publisher. But now it varies, with a greater percentage going to the songwriter. So what is a typical royalty split, you ask? Today, there's no typical royalty split. There are different types of royalties. There's mechanical royalties, performance, sync, and each may have its own split defined in the contract. Stay tuned to the channel for more in-depth discussions on the various types of royalties. Be sure that you are clear on how much you're getting for each type of income, so there are no surprises later on. Number 3, advances and recoupment. Sometimes a publisher will give you an advance payment when you sign an agreement. Yes, getting some money up front is exciting, but remember, an advance is not free money. That advance must be paid back, or the contract's language, recouped. The meaning of advance is an upfront payment of royalties subject to recoupment or payback from your future royalties. So let's do some math here, not very complicated. If you have a 50-50 royalty split with the publisher and the publisher receives $1, your share, or 50 cents of that dollar, it's what is used to recoup that advance, not from the entire $1. Do you follow me? Make sure you understand how recoupment works. Many songwriters come to me and make a quick mental math of how much a certain song has earned, and they swear that they should have recouped 3 years ago. But no, they fail to understand the math behind recoupment of advances. Number 4, another crucial section to look at and understand is term. The term clause explains how long your agreement with the publisher lasts. Understand that the preferred word in a music publishing contract that lasts for the life of the copyright is perpetuity, which means forever. If you have an administration agreement, look for the clause allowing for automatic renewal. Keep track of those auto renewal dates so that you know when to exit if you have to, because the responsibility rests on you, not the publisher, to provide notification. Number 5, creative control. Do not overlook this section. This part of the agreement deals with how much say you'll have in how your music is used. Can the publisher license your song for a car commercial or for a tobacco commercial? Will you get to decide which movie, PG, RX, or TV shows your songs are synced to? Creative control is how your music is used. If creative control is important to you, make sure the contract specifies that you retain the right to approve certain licenses. Some contracts give the publisher full control over these decisions. So be sure to negotiate if this is necessary. And now, here's that bonus tip I was promising. How do you end this agreement? Pay attention to how and when you can terminate the contract. If you're unhappy with the publisher's services, you want to know what are your exit options. Music publishing contracts can seem and are indeed overwhelming, but if you understand those 5 key principles: ownership, royalties, splits, advances, contract term, and creative control, you'll be in a much stronger position to protect your rights and your earnings. Hey, if you found the information in this video helpful, give this video a like and subscribe for more tips on navigating the music industry. Drop any questions or experiences you've had with contracts. I would love to hear from you. Want to know more about music royalties? Watch this next video. Don't forget to subscribe for more music industry insights.